when we get empowered into one of the Anuttara Yoga Tantras, there are 4 classes of Tantra: Charya, Kriya, Yoga, and Anuttara Yoga Tantras. Lama in Tibetan we call it. The highest of the Ana Yoga Tantras are Chakra Samvara Heruka, Vajragini, Guya Samaja, Kala Chakra, Yamataka, Hevajra, Chitta Manitara, Yawa Gyatso, Jinanasagara. Those are the highest classes of Tantra. Why are they high? Because in these classes of Tantra, for qualified people, you in fact use the passions, use the anger, use desire, use all of the passions. Instead of suppressing it, it is transformed into the qualities of a deity. And those are possible for people who are qualified to engage in those. And they're the fastest and highest because in today's world, suppressing something is much more harder than using something. So last time during Buddha's time, suppressing something was very easy because very little outer distractions. Very little. We can sit in our little apartment, we can be all holy and nice and we pray and meditate. And the minute we go outside, we're just, it's visual rape. We get raped every day visually. Everywhere we look, there's all these distractions, all these people we're attracted to, all this clothes, fun, weekend, friends, everything. We get visually raped, so you're in your little room in front of your little shrine, you have a great picture of Lord Buddha, and of course you have my picture there. If you don't, come see me. Anyways, you have an image of Lord Buddha, you bought from one of our outlets, okay? Get the addresses from the back, free advertisement one. And you have beautiful Buddha, and you put your candles, and your little bell, ding, you're very new age, and maybe from some of you, a rainbow comes out of your ear, out of your anus, I don't know. And for me, no rainbows anywhere. I got 9 orifices, not 1 rainbow. Just a fart sometimes. Anyways, so you're all meditating, you're chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Mani Ma Mani Shakyamuni, Lama Tsongkhapa's mantra, Om Manavasa Nadi, Om Manavasa. You're doing great meditation, you're doing great prayer, and you're all in peace, you're all happy, you're visualizing Shangri-La and mountains, and you're astral traveling here and there, and then you finish your meditation. You go take a bath, you go to work, you feel fabulous and wonderful. The minute you step outside, the minute you get to the office, everything bombards your senses. Everything takes you away from everything you meditated on. And why is that? Habituation. That's one. Second, in Buddhistic practice, in the higher tantras, now listen very carefully. I'll give you a hint because we're going to be talking about that in the future. In the higher tantra practices, it's not about your meditation sessions for 1 hour or 45 minutes on the cushion that you're all holy and you're fabulous and you're clean and you're ringing your bells and you're doing all types of rituals and you're wearing some fancy smancy clothes or whatever from Tibet. That's not what makes you holy. You see, it's when you leave your meditation cushion for the next 23 hours of the day, how you act and how you react and how you talk and how you do and conduct your life is the real spiritual practice. And people get that mixed up. People feel the meditation cushion and my life is different. No, meditation cushion doesn't mean all of you have to take off your clothes, run around Pokip and Dong naked and say I'm ascetic and rub wood ashes all over you. Well, I'm a Tibetan Buddhist and I'm not attached. I'll see you in Pudu jail or whatever jail is. I don't know. I'll come visit you, bring some nasi lemak pork thing. No, you see, meditation cushion and your life, there's no separation. Meditation cushion is where you contemplate, breathe in, feed in, and recharge for the day. Whether it's some mantras that you reverberate to move the winds in your body, to enact compassion. Depends on what mantras. Mantras are very effective. Very effective. I'll explain why they're very effective. They're not some mystical just chanting. They have psychological and physiological effects on our body. Scientifically proven also, but who cares? I believe in Buddha. I don't need a scientist, doctor, whatever, telling me this and that. But when you do a certain mantra, depends on what mantra. It can activate protective energies within you. It can activate wisdom energies within you. It can activate forgiving energy within you. It can activate memory energies in you. And there are even mantras and meditation to help you recall previous lives. It will all come through practice and meditation. Why? Mantras are not the power. Mantras are a method to open and unlock yourself inside. And there are different mantras. Example, if we're very ill and we're very sick, there are very, very powerful mantras that we can combine with visualization and recitation the body will be pushed to heal itself combined with traditional healing. So if it takes us 6 months to heal, maybe it'll be faster, 4, 3, depends on our meditation. That alone, no, together, is very, very powerful. Example, Lama Tsongkhapa is famed in Tibet. Lama Tsongkhapa statues are the biggest in Tibet. China too. If you go to Beijing, Yonghe Gong Temple, the biggest image there is Lama Tsongkhapa, built by Emperor Qinglong currently. Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings already pervaded China many years ago. Cultural revolution, things happened. So my point is this, is that now Lama Tsongkhapa is pervading the West all over. There are Dharma centers, there's over 900 Dharma centers now, whose main object of meditation is Lama Tsongkhapa. All over. All over the world, you get on the net, you take a look. I'm connected. And not to them, but I'm connected to that information. Lama Tsongkhapa in Tibet, they built biggest and highest and the largest. Huge, because he is the most efficient for our times. Why is that? Meditation and concentration upon Lama Tsongkhapa's physical form. Listen very carefully. And there's more logic behind it, but I'm going to be general. Meditation on Lama Tsongkhapa's physical form purifies negativities of the body, heals diseases, opens up the energy channels within us. We have 72,000 wind channels in our body that are combined into 5 different energy points that interlace. And these energy points can be activated and opened by doing meditation on Lama Tsongkhapa. And when you open that, for what? To float in the air, to live in the snow and dry out a wet blanket with the scientists and they're looking at you? No, no, no. Lama Tsongkhapa is famed for healing one's body, for healing one of disease, for healing one of physical problems. And Lama Tsongkhapa's meditation and Lama Tsongkhapa's practice is very, very powerful for depression, for low self-esteem, for unhappiness. Very, very powerful. This is well known. I mean, among many benefits, this is well known. That's why I find it very applicable for people today, because everything on the outside is getting better, but everything on the inside is still the same. Pretty much the same. So Lama Tsongkhapa meditation, mantric practice, focus, visualization is very, very powerful over an extended period of time for healing, for rejuvenation, for your body. That's just on a normal level, for activating your body's energies to heal itself. And on top of that, it heals depression. It heals mental unhappiness. And for certain people, mental imbalance. I'm not talking about the one that went completely cuckoo, the one that flew over the cuckoo's nest. You bring him up, Tsongkhapa too late already. You tell people don't run across the street. Once they run across, they get run over. What do you tell them? Nothing. So people got run over, don't bring them to me. I can't help them. Very powerful over an extended period of time. This meditation, this recitation combined with the study of the mind and rehabituating our habits, you will see your mind change. You will see things around you that you didn't see before. You'll appreciate things you didn't appreciate before. No disrespect. You'll see your minds completely lightened, open up. It will happen. I know this because I've witnessed many people that happened to. Many, many people. I met this monk who does only Lama Tsongkhapa's meditation and practice in Drepung Monastery. He's very simple. And he told me that he was unhappy for years. I said, but you're a monk. He says, yeah, but I'm unhappy. I'm always depressed, I'm always unhappy, I'm always nervous, I'm always not secure. Always, he told me. I was thinking, oh, okay. And an evil thought occurred to me. I was thinking, but if you meditated like me, you wouldn't be unhappy, would you? But of course I didn't tell him that because I didn't want to show off. Anyways, so I said, what happened? He said he went to meet his guru, Lama Tsongkhapa, also my guru. And Lama Tsongkhapa did a divination, said to him simply, engage in Lama Tsongkhapa practice and retreats, that's it. He said, no pujas, no. And he did that. And now, when I met him, he says, he's already old, he says, I'm very happy. I said, why? He says, I don't know. He says, I'm content with what I have. I'm content my body is healthy. I'm content I can do my practices. I'm content I don't bring harm to others. I'm content that I have what I need to live and survive. I'm content that I can share this with other people. And I said, what do you do now? He says, all I do is Mitsema. Mitsema is Lama Tsongkhapa's mantra, that's it. I said, that's it? You don't do any of it? I thought it was some weird exotic meditation with a lot of legs, a lot of arms and deities on fire with consorts, 2 consorts. We all love it. We all love things on fire with a consort. That's Tibetan way. He didn't. He meditated on Lama Tsongkhapa, no consort, no fire, just a nice holy monk like Shakyamuni smiling at him. And he told me he became very happy. And when you're in that, he's not getting paid for this. He doesn't go on Oprah or anything. He's not writing a book. He's not being average. He doesn't get anything. He's a simple monk in a simple room. There's no reason for him to lie to me. Why would someone tell me I'm happy when they're not happy? Why? He doesn't get anything. So I check the situation. I look at the situation. I look at the whole thing because I'm a skeptic. Yes, I'm Dharma, I'm Buddhist, and blah, blah, blah. I'm a skeptic too. I need some proof. And proof is when people say I'm happy, they're happy. And you look at his face. You look at the lines. Is it happy lines or unhappy lines? And I looked at him and I said, wow. And that's not the only monk. I met another monk who is very, very ill. I know you guys are not going to like this, but there's different meaning in Tibet. I met another monk that was very ill in Gondin. Very sickly, very thin. Really sickly and thin, And his guru told him to do a Lama Tsongkhapa retreat. There were many methods. Told him to do that. It fit him. And you know what? The guy put on weight. He became healthy. He became very well. Over a year's time. I was like, oh my God. What happened? I feel very good now. I'm very healthy. And you're thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to do Lama Tsongkhapa. It's going to make me fat. You see, fat in Tibet means health. But it doesn't have to manifest here in Malaysia. We don't all walk around looking like Lydia Sum in Hong Kong. Or, I don't know, let me see who, I can't think of anybody big. Okay, Drew Carey show, that lady with the funny makeup, I don't know her name. No, we're all not going to look like her when we do Lama Tsongkhapa. Health is different and manifests differently. My point is this, is I met people. If you do Lama Tsongkhapa's practice and mantra and you do it well, it doesn't bring you to enlightenment. It doesn't solve your problem. It's not a miracle drug. It's not a miracle God. But it has special formulas and special words and vibrations in it that enact or activate your own healing energies for body and mind. Ultimately, as Lord Buddha has said, we are our own savior. So if Tibetan lamas run around telling you that this one will save you, it contradicts what Buddha has said. So I'm not contradicting. I am giving you or sharing with you a method that if you engage in. So it isn't simply just reciting blah, 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 and then just doing the mantra blah, 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 and then putting a little tea light candle there from Ikea. No, it's not about that. It's much more. It's much more. So what happens is, it's very healing. And people who engage in the practice say, oh, I'm not well. It's like people who work in a company or people who work in a job or people who go to school and they say the school's horrible, but there's so many graduates. The school's not horrible. Maybe you didn't put your energies into it. So just because you're not successful at something doesn't mean that thing is bad. It means that maybe it's a wake-up call for all of us. So what happens is Lama Tsongkhapa, on top of that, for healing and depression, it creates a very good feng shui in your house. I don't like that word, but I can't think of another word right now, Harmonious energy, because Lama Tsongkhapa's energy is a very harmonious type of energy. In places of war, in Tibet in the past, in places of earthquakes or calamities or diseases, they make very large Lama Tsongkhapa statues to settle the area down. And so what happens is it calms the area, it calms the mind. Why? Because Lama Tsongkhapa we're not praying to the brass image here. Lama Tsongkhapa represents a physical aspect of the enlightened mind. It is a physical representation. No Buddhists pray to statues or images or tankas. No Buddhists. That's certainly not in Tibet. Those only remind you of the energies out there. And there are two types of energies. The outer energy of these beings who have achieved that state of mind enlightenment. And when you see these images, is a reminder of what you can achieve and the potential. So when you see Lama Tsongkhapa, you're seeing your own potential there. When you prostrate and you pray to Lama Tsongkhapa, you recite the mantras, you are activating your own potential.